Senator Trillanes first.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I will address some questions to Director Napeñas, but I would also like to address questions to the following: Sergeant Haranilla, Colonel Del Rosario, and the two lieutenants of the 45th Infantry Battalion. Madam Chairman, sila yung mga naging resource persons natin during the Executive Committee, and I believe instrumental yung kanilang mga sasabihin. And yes, please.
Because of the petition of Senator Trillanes that the Executive Committee transcripts be made available to the public, except the one that has to do with the Superintendent Fernando Mendez and the video presentation made by Senior Superintendent Fernando Mendez. Everything else will be made public.
Yes,
This has
Madam.
been approved by 15 senators for the record. So if there's anything in reference to the executive session.
Yes, Madam Chairman. We need one more signature for that to be officially approved. We need 2/3 of the membership of 16. Anyway, Madam Chairman, in the meantime, I would just like to direct a few questions first to Director Napeñas. Director Napeñas, is it unusual for a commander to be aware of an operation plan, or let's put in this case the commander-in-chief? Unusual po ba yon na malalaman ng presidente o commander-in-chief ang plano, isang operation plan?
Depende po yan, Your
No,
Honor.
it's answerable with a yes or no, sir.
It is usual, Your
Okay.
Honor, that he should know high level of
Okay.
operations.
So, is there anything illegal about it? Na malaman niya about yung operation?
No, Your Honor.
No. Okay. Nung nag-uusap kayo ni Presidente Aquino, binigyan ka ba niya ng legitimate order? Was the mission legitimate, Director Napeñas, to effect the warrant of arrest of, or to administer the warrant of arrest of Marwan? Is that a legitimate order?
The mission is legitimate based on the warrant of arrest na naka-issue po ng court,
Okay.
Your Honor.
So, wala tayong problema, even doon sa mga meeting ninyo ni Presidente, walang problema doon. I don't see anything wrong with it, and you agree. Now, nung bang nag-usap kayo ni Presidente, nagbigay ba sa iyo ng ililimit mo lang yung gagawin mo? Or binigyan kanya ng latitude para mag-accomplish nyo yung mission nyo, sir?
Hindi nagbigay ng limit at hindi rin niya dinefine yung latitude na sinasabi niyo, Your Honor.
Okay. So, in short, kahit 1,000 tropa ang ilagay mo dyan, pwede. Wala siyang sinabing hanggang ganitong tropa ka lang.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, wala siyang binigay na limitation, hindi siya nag-hold back. Ngayon, may binigay ba siya na order sa inyo na wag mag-coordinate sa armed forces?
None, Your Honor.
Okay. So, in short, may binigay ba siya sa inyo na order na mag-coordinate kayo with the armed forces?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, maliwanag na binigyan kayo ng kalayaan para magplano at i-execute yung plano. So, ngayon, as a SAF, former director of SAF, ano ho ba ang tinuturo natin doon sa mga commander natin, sa mga opisyal natin sa SAF? Pagka binigyan ka ng legitimate order, binigyan ka ng latitude to plan, at pumalpa ka sa plano, what do you do, Director Napeñas?
Your Honor, kung ibinigay natin ang mission sa tao natin, At i-present, no, ibabalik yung plano sa atin kasi ang nagplano mismo sa trabaho, tao mismo, hindi yung mataas.
Okay.
Yung tao mismo gagawa, Your Honor, ang magplano.
Okay.
Ipapakita sa amin, sa
Yun.
taas,
So,
pag-aaralan, we make
okay.
modification, aayusin, then ibabalik sa kanila na i-implement nila, Your Honor.
Well, I assume ginawa ho lahat yan on your case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
ginawa po yan.
Sige. Pero, hypothetically, pag kami isang opisyal ka sa SAP na binigyan mo ng mission, binigyan mo siya ng resources, tapos pumalpak siya doon sa mission niya, ano ang training nyo sa SAP? Does he take responsibility for that failure or does he blame the person who gave him the command?
Me as the commander will take full responsibility, Your
Okay.
Honor. Hindi yung tactical commander.
So, maliwanag pala tayo dyan na, sir. Anyway, pupunta tayo dito sa specifically dito sa time on target procedure ninyo. Sinabi nyo sa plano ninyo that na-approve ng presidente, you will inform the other different agencies once the main effort would reach the target. Did you do that, Director Peñas?
Yes, Your Honor. With delay, with the legal
With-
delay
no,
because
so
of the situation in the ground.
It is
as a
not,
tactical command post.
Director Peñas, kung tayo dito, let's be truthful. Pag sinabi niyong time on target, pagdating doon, ora mismo, doon dapat ang coordination, sir. Ginawa ninyo yan, sir, o hindi?
Nagawa namin yung coordination, Honor, na delay.
O, so hindi time on target yon based on your own plan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. In fact, kung hindi nagkaputukan, I sincerely doubt kung iinformahan nyo yung armed forces. Anyway, napag-usapan dito yung reward na abot ng $7 million. $5 million. Alam nyo kasi, I'll just need to cite a similar incident sa armed forces na nangyaring ganito. Nagkaroon ng bounty hunting sometime in 2011 or 2012 do sa Albarca. Nagkaroon din kami ng executive session dito ng hearing. I recall Secretary Gasmin being present there. Merong isang unit ng armed forces lumakad ng sarili. Armed forces na ito, hindi niya ininformahan yung area command. So, lumakad siya to pursue a high-value target at mag-arrest warrant daw. I-administer ang arrest warrant. Similar, strikingly similar. Meron din bounty yung target. Ngayon, nung nagkabulilyaso, nagkaroon ng pintakasi, tumatawag ng reinforcement. Sa fellow AFP to. Since hindi alam ng mga units in the area what was happening, precisely because hindi sila na-impormahan, hindi nag-coordinate sa kanila, nawalo po, 19 soldiers ang nangamatay doon. Dahil hindi makapag-responde yung mga yung AFP na to dahil hindi nga nag-coordinate. And with that as a lesson, nagkaroon na ng policy ang AFP na lahat ng units na gagalaw would coordinate with the area commander. So just to cite an example na hindi ito nangyari na parang because of the president, of because yung BBL o kung ano man, kung hindi nangyayari ito because of lack of coordination. Kaya nga, we made sure the AFP commanders who were responsible nun sa galaw na yon, talagang pinarusahan, nag-court martial. So, henceforth, ngayon wala na. Kung gusto natin ng reinforcement, pagkakailangan natin, we need to coordinate. So anyway, yung PNP hindi pa sila na-subject doon, but ngayon, I understand, meron ng ganong arrangement din. Now, pupunta tayo dun sa pag-deploy nyo ng forces. Sinabi nyo, hindi kayo pinigilan ni Presidente Aquino, so you decided to deploy 392 troops ng SAP para dito sa mission na to administer the arrest warrant. So ngayon, based dun sa inyong design, ay dun sa inyong plano, yung 84th company, sila yung pupunta kay Marwan, yung 55th SAC, sila yung blocking force na nandoon sa metaas, then pababa, meron ng 45th, 42nd, and 41st company. Is that correct, Director Peñas?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Okay. So, yun ang posisyon nila. Ito bang apat na company na ito, nakapunta sila dun sa kanilang designated mga positions sa Director na Peñas?
Hindi nila naabot yung kanilang designated na waypoint na position, Your Honor.
Okay. So, malalaman natin mamaya, ang pinakang nakalalim lang dun sa, nakalapit dun sa posisyon niya was the 55th SAC. Ito yung napalibutan. Pero itong 45th, 42nd, and 41st, hindi sila nakapunta doon. Any explanation from these three commanders, yung mga company commanders nitong tatlo, kung bakit hindi sila nakalapit dun sa kanilang mga posisyon, Director Peñas?
We have to ask the three commanders to talk regarding
Precisely.
the matter.
Kayo yung commander, nakita nyo itong tatlong kumpanya ninyo who were supposed, by design, by your plan, who were supposed to act as a blocking force or supporting elements, pero hindi sila nakapunta, ni wala kayong after mission na report. Bakit hindi itong mga ito naparusahan, Director na Peñas?
There was an after mission report done by the Special Action Force, Your Honor.
Okay.
The reason why kung bakit hindi nakarating, depende din doon sa tactical commanders dahil sila nakakaalam kung bakit hindi sila nakarating. Although,
Okay. So
doon
pwede
sa
pa,
after mission report, Your Honor, naka-state po.
okay.
Your Honor.
So pwede pala yun sa SAP, Director na Peñas, na pagka ang mission ko is to go to a specific position, sabihin ko, napagod ako Hindi na lang ako pupunta doon and I won't get even a slap on the wrist. Ganun ba ang training sa SAP, Director na Peñas?
Hindi po ganun, Your Honor.
Pero ganun na
Na
nangyari.
yung operation, hindi po perfecto yan. May mga intervening factors along the way.
Yes.
At-
Naintindihan natin yan, Director
Sandali
na
po,
Peñas.
Your Honor.
Hindi.
The-
Wait. Naintindihan ko yung sinasabi niya, Director na Peñas. Pero, even sa AFP, ganito yan. May mga variables, may mga external factors, pero pagka hindi ka nakapunta, hindi mo na-achieve yung mission mo, may mangyayaring masama sa'yo. Kakasuhan ka ng court-martial. Ganyan ang training sa armed forces. Ngayon, anyway, pupunta tayo dyan mamaya. Dahil pumupunta tayo doon sa posisyon na bakit hindi nag-responde yung armed forces or bakit hindi si Presidente Aquino nagsabi i-reinforce kayo. Gusto ko munang, bago tayo lumayo, dito muna tayo dito sa 392 troops ninyo. Kasi based on your assessment, kayo yung nagplano, sapat na itong puwersa na ito para magampanan yung mission. Ngayon gusto nating malaman, itong 45th, 42nd, and 41st company, ilan ang total strength nila, Director na Peña, sir? Ballpark figure. Sergeant Haranilla, can you find a seat para makapagsalita kayo sa mic?
84th SOC, that's 38. 55th SOC, that's 36. 42nd SOC, it's 42. 43rd SOC, it's 42. 45th SOC, it's 44. The
40
B-150 crew,
In the 41st SAC, Director na Peñas.
41st SOC, it's 44, Your Honor.
44. So,
44th SOC, it's 44.
So, anyway, itong based on your OPLAN, itong 45th, 42nd, and 41st, sila yung mga blocking forces along with the 55th SAC. Am I correct, Director ng Peñas?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
So, ang total nila is 130 na katao, na tropa. Okay. So, si Sergeant Haranilla, he is a member of the Division Reconnaissance Company. Ito yung unang pinadala ng tropa ng Army through General Pangilinan and Colonel De Rosario nung humingi ng puwersa yung SAP. Anong oras si Colonel De Rosario? Sir, anong oras pumunta yung mga opisyal ng SAP dun sa 1st Mechanized Brigade?
Your Honor, the officers na pumunta sa brigade, they arrived at the brigade headquarters around 7 in the morning, sir.
7 in the morning. Anong oras nag-dispatch, sir, ng tropa?
Naka-dispatch tayo, sir, ng tropa, 8:20, around 8:20 in the morning, sir.
8:20. So from the time na dumating sila, 8:20, nakapag-assemble na ng tropa ang army at naka-dispatch. Yung video na nakita natin, may video pa tayong nakitang yung mga APC na kumakarera sila, nagmamadali. It showed the sense of urgency nung humingi kayo ng tulong. Now, si Sergeant Haranilla is part of that convoy ng mga tangke and yung tropa ninyo. So, Sergeant Haranilla, anong i-describe mo ko ano nangyari nung pagpasok mo?
Dumating kami, sir, sa Mamasapano, sir. 9:20 ng umaga, sir. 25 ng January, sir. Pagdating namin doon, sir, ng short briefing. Pagtapos ng short briefing kung paano papasokin, kaya ang misyon namin ay kunin ang wounded ng 55th SAC na 11. 11 lang yung umaga. Nag-organize kami ng 43rd SAC, isang seksyon din. At saka yung sa akin, isang seksyon na bali 16. Nung na-organize kami, pumasok kami sa looban. Nung dumating kami ng mga 200 meters sa gilid ng ilog, nag-halt kami. Kasi kontakin ng 43rd SAC ang 55th SAC para malapitan namin sila. Nung tinawagan nila, hindi nila makontak, Your Honor. Nung hindi nila nakontak, Your Honor, nagdesisyon ang 43rd SAC na makilink up sa 45th SAC. Yung 45th SAC na pala yun, tatlong kumpanya pala yun sila, 45th, 42nd at saka 41st. Yung sa kabilang ilog. Nung 10:20 ng umaga, na-link up namin yung 45th SAC. Mga 100 kapin sila. Katao, sir, yung SAP na na-link up namin. Nakata namin sila, sir. Nandun sa gilid ng ilog, nakadapa sa sagingan. Tuloy pa rin ang putukan doon sa 55th SAC na yon na hindi namin pinuntahan kasi walang communication, sir. Tapos nung nandun na kami, sir, sabi ng isang SAP sa akin, sir, Sarge, ano magandang diskarte? Sabi ko, sir, pasukin natin tawirin natin yung ilog para malapitan natin yung 55th SAC na Limpinguintro para matulungan natin sila. Nung pagsabi ko, walang mga reaksyon, sir. Hanggang sa nabutan na lang ako ng 1:30, bumalik ako doon sa trupa ko sa isang seksyon ko rin. Nakitambay na rin kami doon sa gilid ng ilog sa may sagingan.
Sergeant Haranilla, doon sa executive session, meron ka sinabi nila nung niyaya mo sila pumasok. Huwag ka mag-hesitate dito. Nilalabas natin yung totoo. Nakita mo yung 130 na yung kinikwenta natin. Niyaya nyo sila pumasok. Ano ang sinabi nila?
Wala ba, sir, nga reaksyon, sir? Nandun na sila sa may gilid, sa may saging, sir, nakasandal, sir. Nakadapa yung iba.
Ayaw nilang
Pumasok, sir. Magtawid ng ilog, sir. Tawid ng ilog, sir. Kaya tawirin pa ng ilog yun, sir.
Bakit ayaw nilang pumasok? Yung mga tropa nila nangangamatay na. Mga ano to? Ano oras? Alas 9:30.
Mga 10:30 na yun, sir. Mga
10:30.
11, sir.
Oh, so bakit sila ayaw pumasok?
Di ko alam, sir, kung anong mangkwan doon sa kanila, sir. Yung desisyon nila, sir.
Ha? Hindi, kasi bago natin sisihin yung army, ito mga SAP to mismo. Yung iba, classmate pa nila yung mga nangangamatay doon. Bakit hindi nagresponde yung SAF mismo na dineploy ni General Napeñas para dito sa mission na ito? Bakit hindi sila pumapasok doon para rescuehin yung kanilang mga tropa?
Baka takot rin sila, sir, mamamatay doon, sir, kung magpunta sila doon, sir.
Okay. So yun ang solusyon dito. Bago tayo maghanap ng sisisihin, hanapin yung kung sino man yung mga Director General Marquez. Sir, I suggest yung opisyal na ito, yung tatlong CEO nitong tatlong kumpanya na ito, kailangan ito kung may equivalent case, sir, ng court martial, hindi pwedeng patawarin ito mga ito kasi sa susunod hindi ka napapayag na sasamahan mo yung mga yan kasi alam mo wala kang tibay na maasahan. So it should be dapat makasuhan ng cowardice or whatever mga penalties na pwedeng ibigay, sir.
Your Honor, last week I have asked the Chief of Staff, AFP, General Riberi, to make available to us the sergeant who is now a resource person so that we could take down his account of the incident so we could proceed to the investigation you were just saying earlier, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you very much, Director General Marquez. So, gusto ko lang i-correct kasi yung presentation ng AFP kanina. While all the rest, okay, but dun sa portion na sinabing they attempted several times to link up, hindi totoo yon kasi ito si Sergeant Haranilla, hinihila niya yung mga SAP, ayaw gumalaw, ayaw pumasok. So yun, 130 katao sila, they could have made a difference, they could have relieved the pressure dun sa 50-50 SAC, and baka marami pa yung nabuhay around that time. So, anyway, General Galvez, just a question. What time did you inform Director Napeñas that his troops were already dead?
Sir, that time, sir, we came from Cotabato and then we arrived at the TCP around
Yes.
mga 4 plus na, sir, mga 4:20. Ganun po.
4:20 na. So, hindi alam ni General Napeñas na patay na yung mga tropa niya, sir?
I believe they don't have any confirmation of the casualties, sir. And then
Okay.
when I told them that I had a text that there are already 27 already dead, 26 yung na consolidated na, sir, at saka yung isa pa nakalutang sa ilog. I believe yun, sir, ang sir, yun ang time na.
Doon pa lang nila, sir, nalaman.
Most probably, sir, yun, sir.
So, kung si General Napeñas, doon lang niya nalaman na namatay na yung mga tropa niya 4 plus in the afternoon,
Yes,
how can you possibly now expect the President na malaman yung ganong picture? So, anyway, yun yung nagkakaroon kasi ng assumptions dito na mali. Anyway, I'll go back to Colonel Del Rosario, sir. Sir, nung pumunta yung SAF officers to ask for reinforcements, nag-request sila na artillery fire, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Pero ano, sir, ang ibinigay nila? Nagbigay ba, sir, sila ng anong picture yung nakita nyo nung ano yun?
Your Honor, during the briefing ng mga officers na nagpunta sa brigade headquarters nung morning during the briefing, they gave me the information about the yung situation sa area. Ang binigay nila, sir, is meron silang pumasok na grupo. May isang grupo na nauna, may second group na sumusunod, and then may mga ibang grupo pa, sir. During that briefing, hindi naman nila minimension yung 84th SAC, hindi naman nila minimension yung 55th SAC. And I recall, ang sabi nila, sir, is yung pinaka-first group na nila is nagwi-withdraw na, sir. So I asked them information kung ano yung strength ng grupo na yon, pati na yung supporting effort nila, sinasabi nila. They cannot give a definite answer at that time. So yung strength hindi available. And then I asked them kung nasaan yung location ng lead element nila at saka yung tail element nila because nagwi-withdraw nga, sir. At that time, hindi pa rin, sir, na mabigay. I asked them, sir, kung saan ang location ng mga enemy, probable enemy. They just point sa bandang kaliwa ng mapa. So at that point, absent pa rin, sir, yung location. So during that briefing, wala naman po kami pinag-usapan about grid coordinate.
So wala talaga, sir, walang binigay sa inyong essential information for you to be able to provide artillery fire. Is that correct, sir?
At that time, sir, kulang-kulang yung mga information, sir.
Pero nung binigay nyo, sir, yung 6 na tangke, okay na, sir, sila?
Hindi, sir, kasi noong na-i-provide na nga natin, sir, yung tangke, yung infantry, yung DRC, tsaka yung EOD, yun pa rin, sir, yung sumama na, sir, yung isang officer para mag-lead papunta po doon sa encounter area. Which is good naman, sir. At least may nag-guide, sir, ng mga SAP
Okay.
sa amin.
So, then kay sir, kay General Pangilinan, this is in relation to the white phosphorus. Sir, kailan nyo nalaman yung location nung 84th company? Anong oras, sir?
As far as I can remember, around past 5 na po, Your Honor. When
Past
I was,
5?
Yes, sir. When I was already in the tactical command post of 1st Mechanized
Okay.
Brigade.
So, ang karamihan kasi nag-create ng picture, humingi ng saklolo alas 5 nagpaputok ng kanyon. Pero dito lumabas, alas 4:30 nalaman na patay na yung 55 SAC nila Director na Peñas. And yung Army, nalaman lang yung location ng 84th SAC. Mga 5:30, sir? Mga past 5.
Past 5, Your Honor.
Mga past 5. Tapos nung nalaman nyo agad, since may forward observer na kayo, kompleto na yung detalye, nakapagpaputok na kayo kagad. So, I don't see any wild conspiracy here. I just saw a failed mission, a commander who failed to plan properly and execute properly, and some officers. Sa akin, Director General Marquez, sir, I believe yung Special Action Force as a unit, ano yan, talagang isang elite unit, pero dito sa panahon nito, yung mga opisyal nila, I can imagine yung mga tropa niyan, sir, gusto nilang tulungan yung, gusto nilang tulungan yung kanilang tropa, pero yung mga commander nila, yung mga CO nila, nagka-problema, nag-alangan. Kaya, napabayaan yung mga kasamahan nila. So, yun ang nakikita ko rito. That's all, Mr. Chairman.